Stonehenge wasn't a magical time-traveling portal, but rather a hopeful attempt to build a better future. Recent studies reveal that this iconic monument may have been constructed to unite Britain's divided tribes during a time of social unrest. For years, scientists believed that Stonehenge's stones, including the altar stone, originated from the Preseli Hills in Wales. This theory was based on the geological similarities between the stones at Stonehenge and those found in the Preseli Hill. The idea that these massive stones were transported over such a long distance by Neolithic people was both fascinating and perplexing. It painted a picture of a determined and resourceful community capable of incredible feats of engineering and organization. This led researchers to conclude that Stonehenge was a local project by Neolithic communities using nearby materials. The tools and artifacts found at the site supported this theory, suggesting that the builders were utilizing resources readily available to them. The proximity of the Preseli Hills to Stonehenge made it a plausible source for the stones, reinforcing the idea of a localized construction effort. These early people likely built the monument as a ceremonial site, a solar calendar, and even a final resting place, all in one. The alignment of the stones with the solstices suggests a deep understanding of astronomy. The presence of human remains indicates that it also served as a burial ground, adding to its significance as a multifaceted site of great importance. However, everything changed in 2018. New research techniques and advanced technology allowed scientists to re-examine the origins of the stones with greater precision. This breakthrough led to a surprising discovery that challenged long-held beliefs about the monument's construction. Advanced research revealed that the altar stone actually came from the River Tay region in northeastern Scotland, over 400 miles from Stonehenge. This revelation was groundbreaking, as it suggested that the builders of Stonehenge had connections far beyond their immediate surroundings. The logistics of transporting such a massive stone over such a great distance would have required an extraordinary level of coordination and effort. Geologists found similar recumbent stones in Scottish ceremonial circles, suggesting a broader cultural connection. These findings indicated that the people who built Stonehenge were part of a larger network of communities spread across Britain. The similarities in the stones and their ceremonial uses pointed to shared traditions and practices, hinting at a more interconnected prehistoric society than previously thought. This discovery transformed the narrative. Stonehenge wasn't just a local effort, but a collaboration between different tribes across Britain. It highlighted the complexity and sophistication of these ancient people, who were capable of long-distance communication and cooperation. The construction of Stonehenge now appeared to be a monumental project that united various groups, reflecting a shared cultural heritage and a collective vision that spanned the length and breadth of Britain. To understand this, we must rewind to around 3000 BCE. Britain was far from a unified country. It was a patchwork of tribes with distinct customs and beliefs. Early Neolithic farmers, descendants of Middle Eastern migrants, settled the land around 6,000 years ago. They thrived until 2500 BCE, when the 𝐵𝐾𝐿 people, arriving from the Netherlands and Germany, began to reshape Britain's population. Archaeologists theorize that Stonehenge was an attempt by Neolithic farmers to reclaim cultural identity. By transporting the altar stone from Scotland, they sought to symbolize unity and control over their homeland. This monumental effort was done without the wheel, a technology still unknown to Britain at the time. Stonehenge's construction was gradual. Around 3000 BCE, it began as a simple circular ditch and bank known as a henge. Inside were wooden posts, possibly adorned with carvings, suggesting a ritualistic purpose. Evidence of cremation pits from this period makes Stonehenge the oldest burial site in Britain. By 2600 BCE, the arrival of the bluestones marked a new phase in the construction of Stonehenge. These stones, though not literally blue, had a unique bluish hue when freshly broken, giving them their name. The bluestones are believed to have been sourced from the Preseli Hills in Wales. a region known for its rugged beauty and mystical landscapes. While not literally blue, these stones had a bluish hue when freshly broken. The effort to transport these stones over 150 miles to Salisbury Plain is a testament to their significance. The journey from the Preseli Hills to the site of Stonehenge would have been a monumental task, involving not just physical labor but also a deep sense of purpose and determination. Likely sourced from the Preseli Hills in Wales, these stones were believed to have healing properties, possibly explaining the effort to transport them 150 miles to Salisbury Plain. The arduous journey would have required a well-coordinated effort, with ancient people using a combination of sledges, rollers, and waterways to move these heavy stones across the landscape. The Stonehenge we recognize today took shape around 2500 BCE when the massive sarsen stones arrived. These stones, each weighing around 25 tons, as much as 3 African elephants, form the iconic outer circle of the monument. The sarsen stones were likely sourced from the Marlborough Downs, about 20 miles north of Stonehenge. Each weighing around 25 tons, as much as 3 African elephants, these stones form the iconic outer circle. The transportation and erection of these massive stones would have required incredible ingenuity and teamwork. The precise alignment of the stones suggests a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and engineering. It's believed that the altar stone was added during this period, placed at the foot of the monument's largest trilithon. The altar stone, made of a different type of sandstone, adds another layer of mystery to the site. Its placement and purpose continue to intrigue researchers and visitors alike. These trilithons, composed of 2 vertical stones topped by a horizontal one, are among Stonehenge's most distinctive features. The trilithons create a horseshoe shape within the outer circle, and their imposing presence adds to the monument's grandeur. The engineering skills required to construct these trilithons are a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient builders. For years, researchers assumed the altar stone came from Wales, like the blue stones, but the 2018 geochemical analysis disproved this. Instead, the sandstone's unique properties matched those found in the Orkney Basin of northeastern Scotland. This unexpected revelation reshaped Stonehenge's story. How these massive stones were transported remains a mystery. The construction of Stonehenge has puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries. The stones, some weighing up to 25 tons, were somehow moved over 150 miles from their origin in the Preseli Hills in Wales to their current location on the Salisbury Plain. The methods used to achieve this feat are still hotly debated. Some propose the ice road theory, suggesting that glaciers carried the stones southward. This theory posits that during the last ice age, glaciers could have transported the stones closer to the site, making the task of moving them more manageable for ancient people. However, this idea was debunked as the climate was warmer back then than it is today. Geological evidence indicates that the glaciers had long receded by the time Stonehenge was constructed, making it unlikely that ice played a role in the transportation of the stones. Another theory suggests the stones were floated downriver, but the sheer size of the sarsen stones makes this unlikely as well. The logistics of floating such massive stones on primitive rafts would have been incredibly challenging, if not impossible, given the technology available at the time. Adding to the intrigue, recent laser scans of these stones revealed that parts of the monument were meticulously crafted, while others were roughly finished. This suggests that different sections of Stonehenge may have been constructed at different times or by different groups of people, each with varying levels of skill and resources. The northeast side and the inner faces of the trilithons were especially well shaped, indicating they held particular significance. This meticulous craftsmanship suggests that these areas were of great importance, possibly reserved for ceremonial or astronomical purposes, adding yet another layer to the enduring mystery of Stonehenge. Stonehenge's design seems deliberately aligned with celestial events. During the summer solstice, the sun rises in perfect alignment with the heel stone, casting light directly into the monument's heart. Even more remarkably, during the winter solstice, the setting sun aligns with the altar stone itself. This connection may have held deep spiritual meaning, symbolizing a bridge between the living and the ancestors, the earth and the heavens, the present and eternity. In an age without calendars, clocks, or weather forecasts, solstices marked the rhythm of life. They guided planting, harvesting, and spiritual ceremonies. Stonehenge, therefore, wasn't just a structure of stone. It was a testament to cultural identity, unity, and reverence for the cycles of nature. So what do you think? If you enjoyed unraveling Stonehenge's mystery, give this video a like and share it with your friends. Curious for more? Click on these videos and stay with bright insights.